AC squared is equal to 2 squared plus root 5 squared. Or anything that shows me that you were using Pythagoras. Nee, so van julle, ek doen dit op partykeer sit die klaar die wortelvorm op, maar dan moet daar nie meer 'n kwadraat aan die linkerkant wees nie. And then you got for AC is equal to 9. And that's it. Hulle het mos klaar vir jou gesê dat AC is 3. So if you went straight there, then I gave you your 2 marks anyway. Okay, dan by 1.2 het hulle vir jou gevra, bereken die waarde van cos 30 grade plus theta. This one broke my heart because we did a very similar one in class. You had to see that that is a compound angle. Netjie ook, minus. Okay. Dan is 30 grade 'n spesiale hoek en die ander ene moet jy aflees van jou skets af. So you had the sketch with theta, root 5, 2, and you calculated the 3. So cos van 30 grade is wortel 3 op 2. Cos van theta moet jy afgelees het is wortel 5 op 3. Sin van 30 grade is 'n half. Sin as jy hom hier gaan aflees is 2 op 3. Then in your next step you're simplifying that. This could have been 1 over 3 as well, it doesn't matter. And then your last step you didn't get a mark for because they gave it to you. Hulle het jou mos gesê bewys dat dit gelyk is aan dit. Okay, so punte, 'n punt vir uitbreiding. Hier op hierdie stap 2 punte, want 1 vir die spesiale hoeke en 1 vir dat jy jou driehoek reg gebruik het. And then you got a simplification mark. That could have been 1 over 3 like I said. Okay. Any questions so far? That's not an adding error on my side. Okay. Dan die volgende ene was 'n level 4 vraag. They said calculate the value of cos of theta. Okay. Goed. Om dit te doen het ons eers gegaan en gesê, stem julle saam dat ek cos theta kan skryf as cos 2 mal half theta. Do you guys agree with that? What's 2 times half? Is 1. Nee? Okay. So dan kan ek hier gaan skryf. Dit kan ek gaan uitbrei as 2 cos kwadraat half theta minus 1. And we already have a value for cos theta, nee? Want ons het mos daar theta. Stem julle saam, ek kan cos theta van my driehoek gaan aflees as aangrensend op skuins. From the triangle, I get that one. Okay. Okay, wat het ek nou gedoen? If I carry this 1 over, it becomes plus 1. So then on this side, I have 3 plus root 5 over 6. And here I'm left with cos squared 1 over 2 theta. Ek het gedeel deur 2 ook aan albei kante, so I got rid of that too. And do you agree then to get to my answer, I need to get to cos a half theta. I can just say root on both sides. Nee, want dan raak ek mos ontslaaf van daai kwadraat. Ja. Okay, so dan is cos half theta gelyk aan 0,93. But like I said, this one was quite a difficult one. Another way to have done this is to calculate theta. And then just substitute it in, which is sort of like a cheating way, but it would have worked this time. Okay, because we know that let's say cos of theta is equal to root 5 over 3. So then you just say shift cos en dan tik jy net daai verhouding in. En dan kry jy die actual grootte van die hoek. So as jy die werklike grootte van die hoek het, kan jy mos dan net sê cos 'n half maal 41,81 wat 20, iets gaan wees. En dan kry jy ook 0,93. In this case, that would have worked as well. You have enough information to calculate the actual size of the angle. So this one was set up to be a level 4 question because the left-hand side was what the memo said. You'll see it on the memo as well. But then while we were marking, we saw that the other one is an option as well. And that's actually like a level, let's say 2.5, if you were able to identify this. Okay. Dan, vraag 2. Hands up. Who got full marks for question 2? Some of you were really impressive. Some of you were messing around there. And then the answer is right there. That's safe. 5 out of 5. Like it is right there. And then you just turn left and you go in another direction. Maar waaroor ek baie bly is dat klomp van julle het my raad gevolg en nog steeds probeer iets doen. Nie net gesê soos, okay, ek gaan dit kan doen nie. And then those of you who did that will see you got like 2 marks where you would have gotten 0. Nee? So partykeer is dit maar die moeite werd om 'n bietjie na my te luister ook. Soms. Okay. Left hand side. Most of you got this correct. Some of you said it's negative tan x. Hi. 180 plus is in die derde kwadrant. Tan is positief in die derde kwadrant. That was like a giveaway mark. No man. Okay. Then this one was a bit, maybe I want to go this way, maybe I want to go that way. So I'm going to start here and say 2 sine x cos x. Daai is die 2 punte wat meeste van julle gekry het. Die tan x en dan die 2 sin x cos x. Nou, ons wil uitkom by 2 tan x. Stem julle saam? Okay. You could do this by substituting any 3 of the cos 2x in. Nee, maar die maklikste manier om by hom uit te kom is om te sê, aan wat is tan x gelyk? Sin x bo, cos x onder. Nee? Do you agree? So, because I see that I want to get to something in terms of tan x, hoe kan ek tan in 'n breek kry as sin bo is en cos onder is? So, the quickest way to have done this one is to use this one. It's not the only way. You could have used the cos one, or you could have used the cos squared minus sine squared, but then you have to change the 1 to sine squared plus cos squared, and then it gets a besigheid. You could do that. Okay. Goed, maar ek gaan hom op hierdie manier doen. So dan het ons tan x en stem julle saam, die 1 en die 1 kanselleer mekaar uit. So dan het ek minus 2 sin kwadraat x op 2 sin x cos x. Those cancel out. Those cancel out. A minus times a minus becomes a plus. Sine over cos is tan. 2 tan x. As far as difficulty level goes, this was graded as a level 4 question, right? Which I agree with somewhat. Because 2 of the 5 marks were level 1 questions, right? Om 180 plus x te kan omsit is 'n level 1 vraag as jy in graad 12 is. En daai sin 2x verwag ek ook van julle om te gesien het. The difficult part was picking the correct one here. If you picked another one, some of you picked another one, you could still get to the answer, but then you make this a level 4 question. Dan is hy 'n moeilike, dan is hy soos 'n bladsy en 'n half. Maar jy kon by die regte antwoord uitkom. Okay. Maar oor die algemeen, hierdie is die standaard wat jy kan verwag vir identiteite. And do you guys agree, if you look at it now, it's not bad. Hierdie is nie 'n onmoontlike identiteit nie. Do you know when an identity becomes messed up? When you have to multiply with a toegevoegde. Wat is toegevoegde in Engels? It's when you have to look at a fraction and say, I'm going to times it, say, by cos x minus 1 over cos x minus 1 to simplify it. Then it gets wild. Then you have a difficult identity. Okay. Goed. Enige vrae oor vraag 2? Then, straight off the bat for question 3. You guys did really well. Most of you. Nee? Ek kon sien by 3.2 wat mos die moeilike vraag was, dat julle gaan kyk het, wat is die gemeene sy, hoe kry ek hom in die een driehoek, hoe kry ek hom in die ander driehoek. Some of you made silly slip-ups, but you still showed clear evidence of preparing well, and that's good. That's all I can ask. So they say for 3.1, give the size of angle ACB in terms of alpha and beta, i.e. Gelukkig het julle hierdie ding voor julle ook, want hierdie is nie die grootste skets nie. Okay. Goed, so hulle het hierdie hoek hier onder gesoek in terme van alpha en beta. Remember, if it's in terms of a variable, there's allowed to be something else, just not another variable. So angle ACB, you could have written as 180 degrees minus alpha minus beta. Or, this is more what I would write. Nee? Hoekom sou ek dit gaan skryf? Want ek het vir julle dit gesê. Nee. Goed. En dan het hulle vir julle 'n bonuspunt daar gegee. Hulle het gesê met 'n rede. So in trigonometry we never ask reasons, nee? But we were missing a mark and we wanted a level 1 mark. So why not just ask you for hoeke van 'n driehoek and then give you a mark? Why not? Because hi. Okay, I just want to stop myself there. In geometry, if you don't get the statement, you can't get the reason. So as julle nie die hoek reg geskryf het nie, mag ek nie vir julle die redepunt gee nie. Okay, but it's not going to happen again. Goed. So, as jy hom geskryf